messages or friend requests from random people on Snapchat, and it's just Indian dudes pretending to be hot chicks. My new thing now is to accept them and then to just
Fuck with them.
harass them.
Yeah, I've been doing that as well.
I've tried. They never respond to my messages.
Yeah.
You always gotta wait for them to message you first. I get those on Instagram, and I've been fucking with that person. I did that for like 4 or 5 hours one day,
Yeah.
and then I just get lazy, and I'm like, yeah, I know you're just
I
a
spent
scammer.
a long time.
I'll usually just be like, hey, where's the link? And they'll be like, what link? And I'll be like, where's the link?
I spent a long time, like a week ago. This dude from
What are you
India
talking about?
messaged me pretending he was some hot chick, and he's like, "Hello, baby." He's like, "I need $50 to pay for my Wi-Fi," and I was like, "I'll send you the $50, but first, you gotta send me some nudes."
Feet pics or didn't happen.
And he was like, "But baby, my Wi-Fi is broken, so I can't. You need to pay me $50 so I can fix my Wi-Fi,
Looks like
and
you're
then
using
I'll
it
send
now.
you nudes." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, I'll pay you $50. I was like, "Don't worry about it. I got you. I'll give you your $50, but I'll give it to you tomorrow." And then the next day,
I don't have cash on me. I can't.
and then the next day he was like, "Where's my $50? You said you'd pay me today." And I was like, "Send me your Cash App." And then I didn't respond for like 3 hours. And then he was like, "Are you gonna pay me?" He sent me like 30 messages or some shit.
Anytime they do that and they send like a cash tag or something,
Do you just
Fine.
request money?
I always request money just on the slight chance that they send it.
So I just basically kept doing this over and over and over, being like, "Oh yeah, I'll send you your money tomorrow, but right now I got some shit to do or whatever." And it went on for quite a long time before basically he just got pissed. Sometimes what I like to do is, I don't know, questionable, but I just assume these people are from India, and then I'll go on Google Translate and I'll like type in something and translate it to just like fuck with them a little
Yeah.
bit.
There was this.
Hey, you never changed the title.
No, I did change it. It just sent that before.
Oh.
It changed, but there was this person that requested me on Instagram, and I was like, they're definitely a scammer. So I accepted it, and then they sent me a message, and it said, "Hey dear," and I was like, "Yep, definitely a scammer."
Anytime you get the deer.
Dear.
So I just start messaging them, and they're like, "Where are you from?" And I looked up the
Nigeria.
weirdest names on Google, like weirdest city names, and I forget what it was, and it was like
Was
Chicago.
it Mayanus?
What?
Was it Mayanus?
No, I didn't want to go with one like that. I forget what it was called.
That's a real town.
Yeah, I know. I can't think of it. Whatever. It was like somewhere, like Kentucky or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said that I was from there, but I didn't say the city, or I said the city. I didn't say the state, and so said I was from there.
Saskatchewan.
So they just Googled the whatever I looked up, and they were like, "Oh, I'm from Kentucky too." And I was like, "Sick. Where are you from?" And then I don't even think they said a city.
Yeah.
And I was just fucking with them for like 4 hours. And then finally I was like, I know you're not this person.
Yeah, I got a message.
And then I always report their account.
I got a message from this chick that I actually follow on Instagram. And I was like, "What? Why is this chick messaging me?" And then she just said, "Can I ask you a favor?" And I was like, "What's up?" And then she said, as soon as I read this, I was like, "Idiot, someone has hacked this account. I'm contesting for a ambassadorship spot at a online influencers program. Can you please vote for me?" And I was like, whatever. I was like, "Just send me the link.
Yeah.
In the off chance that you are an actual human being, send me the link and I'll do it." And then she said, "Okay, thanks. I'll first send you your entry link. Please don't click on it at all. All you have to do is screenshot and send it back to me." And I was like, "Why are you going to
What?
send me a link then?" You don't want me to click on it? I was like, "Okay." And then this person does not have my phone number. And she said, "I've just sent you a text. Don't bother to click on it. Just screenshot it and send it back." And I was like, Okay, this is obvious. This is 100% a scam at this point. I know this person does not have my phone number. And then she just messaged me and said, "Did you get the text?" And I was like, "No."
No.
And then she said, "Check SMS inbox." Uh, as soon as you see like bad grammar and shit
Yeah.
like that, you're like, "Yep."
Just stuff that doesn't even make sense.
And she just kept, I was like not responding to her basically, and she just said, "Check your SMS inbox. I will send it again." And I said, "What number are you sending it to?" And she said, "The number on your Instagram."
Do
I was
you
like,
have a number on your
No, I
Instagram?
was like, "My phone number's not on my Instagram." And basically, I just blocked her. She was just tons of people message or Instagram and Facebook getting hacked and shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude I knew that I hung out with at Alfred a few times messaged me like a month ago and asked me for $40. And I was like, "It's real?"
There was someone who hacked a photographer's Facebook that we just got photos done.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, "Can you do me a favor?" They sent it to Alex, and we waited a couple days, and because she was like, "I don't know how to fucking respond to this," and I was like, "Just say like, what do you mean by? Can you help me with something?"
Oh, yeah.
And then she replied back like a day later. She was like, "Oh, I was hacked. I got hacked by doing this, yada yada yada." And
Oh, yeah.
they acted like they needed something, needed help.
Yep.
Like, well, don't be gullible. First off,
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
people
Yeah.
don't just ask for money.
Yeah. There was that time that, I don't know, forever ago, that someone called my grandpa. I don't know, he was like probably close to 90 at the time. Someone called
Oh,
him.
just a second. Hey, Bill, is this is the audio laggy or is it matched with the clap? Or what happens first, the audio or the clap, or is it synced? But keep going. It's real close.
Yeah.
So delay the audio by a little bit.
Here I am talking.
Not laggy enough to cause an issue. Okay. Yeah, I already delayed the audio by half a second.
So my grandpa got a phone call from someone who was pretending to be my brother and said, "I need you, don't tell mom, but I'm in jail in Canada."
In
It's
Canada.
like, "I need you to send me blank amount of money so I can bail myself out of jail." And he was like, "Don't tell mom, don't tell my dad, like, don't tell anybody. I just need you to go to Walmart and get gift cards or whatever
Yep.
and send
The police will only take gift cards.
yeah.
Google Play to be exact.
Apple.
Yeah, we only take Walmart gift cards.
Yeah.
And so
Scammer payback right there.
luckily he went to my mom's office and he was like, I promised that I wouldn't I promised Nick that I wouldn't tell you, but he just called me and he's in jail. He's in jail in Canada." And then like my mom was like, "No, he's not. He's at home right now. He's
Yeah.
just hanging out at home." And they did a very good job. They almost tricked him.
Yeah.
Like 90 whatever percent of the people that get scammed, of course, are above the age of like 65.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easier target.
Yeah. Apparently, if you're 64, you become 65. You just get 10 times more gullible.
Damn it, Jimmy. Why you gotta get arrested? Didn't I tell you to stop that?
It's true.
Yeah. I always play along. On Instagram, you can't send links. Like, I can't send the Grabify link. Because usually I'll
Oh,
send
yeah.
it to them on, Jim Browning's great
Yeah.
person. Scammer
I love
Payback,
that dude,
Pierogi. I watch him a lot.
Mark Rober made a video with them.
Yeah, yeah.
The other day.
But I always, like, if they message me on Snapchat, I'll always send the Grabify link, and then I'll just mess with them, and then once I have their information, I'll just send it to them after I'm
Yeah.
bored of it, and then, or watch Oh It's Laz on Twitch. I think I've heard of him. But then I'll just send it to him and be like, yeah, I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't send it on Instagram. It'll pop up and then it'll say like whatever, you can't send these links.
Yeah.
And then I always feel whenever I forget, I do it and then it pops up and I'm like, I'm gonna get banned because I'm just trying to send these links to these scammers.
We just scammed that dude that scammed me.
Oh yeah.
An Oculus. That was mostly my fault for being stupid.
They scammed you on the Oculus?
Yeah, so we were gonna do that, Bill. Matt got scammed out of like
$120.
what, 120
bad,
bucks,
but
and so we were
still.
gonna make a fake Cash App site, and then get his information,
And then steal his
and then
money.
take the money back. But we never got around to it.
That fucking guy, what a piece of shit. I don't even actually remember exactly what happened. Basically, my Oculus broke, and then Facebook gave me the money back, and they were like, "Here, just go buy another
That's
Oculus."
just as illegal, though. I know, but you're fighting fire with fire. We didn't do it, like I said.
Facebook gave me my money back, and they were like, "Here, go buy another Oculus." After mine broke, and I was like, "I'd like to keep some of this money, and I'll just buy a used one."
Yeah.
And so I was trying to find the cheapest used one I could. And I found one that was basically a too good to be true deal. And messaged the dude. Me, you, and Madge drove all the way to Watertown. I think.
Waterloo.
Is it Waterloo?
Yeah, Watertown.
It is pretty far north.
No,
Yeah,
Waterloo. Oh, no, you're right. It is Watertown. Sorry.
Yeah.
Waterloo is the one with that mall.
Waterloo's
Watertown
over
is the one that's up.
below kind of Syracuse.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Wait, no.
Waterloo is. That's where the outlet malls are.
Yeah,
Waterloo.
Waterloo's where the outlet malls are. Yeah.
Watertown is like
Watertown is
4
like,
hours from Hornell. Watertown,
Yeah.
isn't that north towards
yeah, it's up
a
above.
Thousand Islands?
Watertown is at the very end. Of
Yeah, we drove north
Thousand Islands.
a few hours. I think we drove.
Or just
Okay.
about very end.
Okay, yeah, Waterloo is up by Geneva. Yeah, I got it mixed up. Yes, we went to Watertown.
Yeah. Basically, we drove a long way, and we got there, and I forget exactly what
So
happened.
he just stopped messaging you, and you were like, "Yo, we're here."
I think I sent him the money on Facebook.
No, they were different people. Because this time he didn't scam you. We just drove 4 hours, and
Oh,
we
that's
were like,
right.
"Hey,
Yeah,
we're here,"
yeah.
and he just never messaged. And then like 3 hours into the way back, after we went to Panera Bread, he messaged you, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's sold."
Yeah. Yep.
But I don't know about the other guy. We didn't go anywhere for the other guy. If you're going to
Yeah.
purchase something on Facebook, always use PayPal. Goods and services can't be scammed that way.
I did use PayPal, goods and services, I believe.
PayPal
yeah.
sucks now.
I don't know. I'm still a PayPal fan.
Because somebody hacked into my eBay account and bought 2 PlayStation gift cards, and I contacted eBay, and they said that because the payment went through PayPal, I have to contact PayPal, and then I contacted PayPal, and they said to contact my bank, and then my bank said to contact PayPal, so I went back to eBay, and I was like, hey, nothing's happening, what, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, oh, well, it says the purchase was made on the same IP address. And I was like, no.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot more complicated than I think.
I mean, they could have,
most purchases with PayPal are. People are just buying stuff on eBay.
yeah.
If you get scammed,
And then, yeah, nobody would give me my money back. So I was out $120.
that's the exact same amount I got scammed for an
Yeah.
Oculus. An Oculus.
Same guy.
Yep. And of course, there was. I'll shamefully admit this. At that time that I.
Well, they said that it was from the same IP address, and that was the main reason they wouldn't refund it. And I was like, there's no way that it was the same IP address. I mean, you can, what? I forget what that.
Spoof 'em.
Yeah, spoof IP address. But, I don't know. Sorry, what were you saying?
It's gone. I
Oh,
forgot.
okay. So earlier today, to get ready for the summer that we're already halfway through, yeah, spoofing. I went and got a fishing license.
Hey.
Yeah, because my brothers have been fishing lately.
Your uncle?
No, my brothers.
I saw your uncle the other day.
No, that was my brother-in-law.
Definitely not. Definitely your uncle.
But yeah, I went up and got that at the same time that I spent $500 on monitors.
I haven't bought a fishing license in a long time.
Yeah. The monitors are awesome. Like, it was definitely worth the buy. I just don't know if it was worth $500. Maybe 300.
How big are they?
27-inch.
They're curved?
No.
Oh.
I didn't want curved because of how I have them set up.
Yeah, are they
'Cause I have one
special?
that's vertical.
They're like special like big hertz or something. Like,
165 hertz.
yeah, it's pretty good. I actually just bought 2 monitors today for my mom. 2 24-inch curved. Pretty good deal actually. They're like they're either 65 or 75 hertz. They're only 1080p, but they're $119 a piece.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal.
I mean, the Samsung G9, aren't they like $350 or something like that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got a LG. I don't
Yeah.
know. I wasn't very particular on it. That's why I just went to Walmart and got them.
My
Because
uncle,
I knew if I was going to buy them online, like I have in the past, I'll look up monitors and I'll be like, yeah, I kind of want to get new monitors. And I
yeah,
add them to my cart. Oh, they're $1,200. Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, I add them to my cart and then I just never buy them
yeah.
because I always just talk myself out of
I'm
it.
on that.
So
That's
today I
probably
was
a
just like,
good
I'm just
idea.
going to go buy it.
You have an impulsive buying problem.
Well, no, the monitors, I mean, yes and no, but
I mean,
the
just
monitors,
just in general.
yeah, the monitors, I kind of needed. The color on my old ones are way off. They're just garbage monitors. And it's a write-off, so.
That's a write-off. What's that mean? You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. It's free.
That's something I was gonna say. I forgot. Oh, my uncle Dave has been wanting a new TV for eternity.
Your brother Dave.
my brother. And so my mom was like, "Okay, let's just go with him and buy a new TV." And so we went to Walmart. He doesn't need a new TV. His TV works perfectly fine, but he's just got in his head that he needs a new TV.
It's like
Yeah.
my dad. My dad always does that.
Yeah, so we went to Walmart with him, and I was like explaining his choices and stuff like that. The few choices that Walmart has, and I was like explaining to him like, okay, this one's 4K. This one, he just uses it to occasionally watch TV. It's like you can't get a TV basically that's not a smart TV anymore.
Yeah.
And so the one he bought at Walmart, all he uses it for is to watch cable channels, and the remote does not have a channel button on it.
It's because they're not actual TVs anymore. They're just
Yeah.
monitors or whatever.
Because they don't expect anybody to have cable
They
anymore.
don't. It doesn't have a channel button on
Because
it.
a lot of them don't even have cable hookup on
So
them.
did he have to buy a universal remote for it?
Well, he has a universal remote, but universal remotes are A's. I've been setting up universal remotes for like literally as long as I can remember,
Yep.
having old ass grandparents and shit. And so I get it set up, but of course now the only button that works on the universal
Power
remote
button.
is the channel button, and you have it. The remote that came with it has a power button, but the universal remote doesn't have a power button on
So
it.
it's basically that.
And so yeah, it's basically the
yeah.
exact same thing.
Basically
So
the
you
Fire
have
Stick
to
remote.
use the new remote to turn up the volume, but you have to use the old remote to turn the channels on, but you have to use a new remote to turn the power on. And explaining this to my Uncle Dave is like absolutely no fucking chance it's happening. Like I might as well just returned it and bought a new TV because for the next like 30 years of my life, I'm going to be like, all you have to do is use this remote to turn it on and use this one to change the channels. But
Yeah.
it's never going to happen. So I'm like thinking about, I'm just going to put it in that big fucking box that it came in and go return it and buy a fucking TV that has a goddamn channel button on it.
Good luck.
It's crazy. I mean, like, there's so many old people.
Yeah.
How, what kind of TV
They
do
got
old people buy?
got a lot of young whippersnappers of grandkids.
Oh yeah. I mean, still, I mean, it literally. I mean, I think there's got to be. I don't know if it's a majority, but a lot of people still have cable.
Yeah.
You can't use that TV. I mean, unless you download the app.
Well, a lot of people also have, if they do have cable, they have like the box or whatever from Spectrum.
Yeah, that's exactly what
And
he
that
had, I
will
think.
have the HDMI cable that goes into it, so you
Oh,
don't need
yeah,
the.
yeah.
And then their universal remote can usually power on and off the TVs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's AIDS. I don't know.
Bill says he's tempted to go to the Yankees game tomorrow, but he doesn't want to spend $130 on a ticket.
You mean
There's-
260 and take me?
There's a deal right now that
I'll meet you halfway.
I just bought some tickets earlier. Actually, no, I haven't bought them yet. I'm about to buy them. If you vote for the All-Star game, you can get big discounts on Yankee game tickets. And there is seats. I saw 227A section, row 2, $54 a piece.
Bill, I
Yeah.
don't know if you remembered, but I
Super good deal.
don't have a job right now, so I can't afford a ticket.
Super good deal on Yankee game tickets.
I'm working on that, though. Working on the job part.
I was sitting in the same spot. Bleachers, baby. Oh, shit, I pressed the
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I meant to move the mouse. I forgot the thing was down here.
Whenever I go, I just buy 400 level tickets and then basically just get lucky by moving down and stealing other people's seats.
I've never
But-
been in the new stadium.
Bleacher creature.
I don't like it. The thing with Yankee Stadium now, though, is that there's every section you go into, like 200 and below, even up in the 400 section, there is like a dude at every spot
Well, check
scanning
tickets.
people's tickets and checking people's tickets.
Did you see the event that's happening in Queens? With like a bunch of rappers and stuff?
No.
What are they selling tapes on the street, and then they're actually just blank CDs?
No, they're like big name people, and tickets are like, I think the biggest ticket was like $20 or something like that.
Hmm.
I would have been going to Foo Fighters concert here in 3 weeks, but we all know what happened there.
City Field is nice too.
Yeah, I've never been to City Field. Definitely on the bucket list, though.
Yeah, when you go to a Yankee game,
Yeah, here we
usually you
go.
park outside the city and then
Yeah, that's what I do.
take the train in.
Yeah, just go to Terrytown, then take the train.
Rolling Loud, New York, coming to. Oh, let me switch this.
Oh, it's
City
gonna be at City
it
Field.
is.
Yeah.
City Field for 3-day hip hop concerts
Where
starting
is
on
City
October
Field?
28th. How to get tickets?
Like where at? And
It's in Queens.
oh no, shit.
Oh, the whole computer lag.
That's where the Mets
We're
play.
fucked.
You know what Mets stands for, right?
What?
My entire team sucks.
Well, not anymore.
I think everything froze, man.
Oh,
Oh, there we
there.
go. Look at that.
What about Cubs? Chokes usually by September.
I don't. Not really sure actually. I haven't been looking at the standings a lot.
Travis Scott, 50 Cent, J. Cole.
Those are just the big names.
It's like a whole thing.
Literally.
Let's open image in new tab and
Yeah,
see.
the only ones out of that I'd like to see is J. Cole. You have to zoom in.
Yeah. Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Durk.
Is he one of
Gucci
those
Mane.
the mumble rappers where they go skirt
Oh,
shit like
I
that?
think
fucking
so.
Fetty Wap is gonna be there. Oh, Joey Badass. I might have to go just for Joey Badass.
Little baby, Playboy Cardi,
Rick
Kodak or
Ross,
Kodak Black.
Lil Yachty. Whoops.
I don't know like 90% of those people.
Wrigley is awesome. Cubs are shit this year.
So things are returning to normal.
Rick Ross.
ASAP Ferg.
Oh, that's cool.
Anybody
Yeah,
to
I don't.
see Lil Baby?
Lil Baby. Oh, it's like a 3-day event.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You just like sit in City Field? Or are they gonna have like a...
I don't know. Let's do rolling
There was
loud.com.
who the fuck was it? Someone, their parents did something to him or whatever and like pissed him off pretty bad. And to make it up to the kid, they bought him fucking Machine Gun Kelly concert tickets.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
I think it's Rolling Loud.
Oh, it is Rolling Loud. Rolling Cloud.
Oh, that's what it was.
That would be kind
I
of cool.
can't
though.
say the name, but the dad drove drunk with the two kids in the
Oh,
car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of them's like 10, and one is like 15, and more or less to say he's sorry and to more or less try getting him to not tell their mom.
Oh, yeah.
He bought him MGK tickets.
How many times did the graphics artist have to write Lil?
Do you have a
Way
mute
too
button?
many.
They must
What
have.
button?
A mute button?
Yeah.
Tonight. But he got a ticket and it wasn't that bad.
Prop got stages in the parking lot, then main stage on the field. Yeah, tickets.
Yeah.
Starting at $9.99,
$9.
VIP is
$20.
That's not bad.
What? Is this per concert or is this
No, this is for the whole event.
what?
Yeah. New
Who's
York
kind of-
3-day, general admission, VIP.
Any other good concerts going on?
Oh wait, maybe not. What?
Oh.
Okay, why would they say this? Layaway deposit price. Oh, that's like just limited. So yeah, it looks like from $100.
So,
Let's see.
so Bill, you going to any concerts this year?
Getting in and out of the city field is better, to be honest. Only way is in the parking lot.
Yeah, I have to go to City Field. Well, I've been to the Jake once in Cleveland. Old Yankee Stadium, new Yankee Stadium. And that's it. I want to go. We talked about this last time. Where
Yeah.
is it? Pittsburgh or Philadelphia? Pirates Stadium. I don't know,
Pittsburgh.
but I want to go there too.
I want to. So I've been to one baseball game, one hockey game, and never been to a football game.
Oh yeah.
Been to races. I don't know of any other real sporting events that I've been to.
Never been to a race. I have been to a football game though. Once with Adam, I think.
I've never been to.
A professional sporting event.
Yeah, I've been to a
Really?
race.
Oh,
Oh, you
But-
should.
I haven't been to baseball or football or anything.
You definitely should. Just 'cause so many people there and people are getting drunk.
Literally, I would
and
just go there to get drunk. I don't even.
that's what it's for. It's for the tailgate.
That's all
mainly.
it's for.
You have to be rich as fuck to get drunk at Yankee
Bills
Stadium.
games are a blast.
Well, that's why you tailgate at Bills games.
What's the baseball field that has like the swimming pool in the back of it?
What the fuck?
I
That's
think
sick.
it's. That's it. Is it the Marlins Stadium? Maybe. I don't know.
Because I know they did a home run derby there a few years ago. It was
Yeah.
probably like 10 years ago now. And let's see.
Chase Field, pool pavilion.
Connected in this. Connection.
I was just looking at it too. I've seen
Are
it.
we
in-
getting our passes again this year? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm not doing it the way Brandon's dad did it because that
Marlins
is.
Park. as
I
well.
don't want to get banned from the
Yeah, it says Chase Field.
Arizona.
Yeah.
I can't read that far. That's
Chase Field also has a swimming pool located in right center field. What?
yeah, because the one that I'm talking about has. I'm pretty sure it has like a plexiglass or whatever, like a acrylic wall,
Yeah.
something that where
There's
you can
a-
see into it.
There's a few stadiums that have cool
Like
stuff.
that?
It's like
No,
Yeah,
it's more of a
that's the one in
Chase.
I
because
think.
there's one where
Yeah.
you can see into it from the field. I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure.
Coors Field or Coors Park, whatever the fuck they call it, that has that
Chet is
like
like
a waterfall?
Oh, Travis like Harden. I don't know if I am.
Yeah.
You just mean it's delayed from the stream?
Go back to Between M&M. This is today's ASMR portion of the video. If you get horny while listening to ASMR,
I didn't even know what you said.
I said, if you get horny by listening to ASMR, raise your hand.
And then he raises it.
I don't. I don't like ASMR.
Only if hot chicks do it.
Only if, yeah, exactly.
Amaranth.
Amaranth. Everybody has a tank. Marlins have a fish tank.
I've seen that thing.
Always had a forest thing in Better's Eye.
Yeah, Tampa is so stupid. It was like the Devil Rays and then the Sun Rays and then whatever the fuck they are
And then
now.
it just went right to the Rays, didn't
It's
they?
some bullshit, yeah. Every like 2 years they change their shit.
Is there any
Oh.
you know how like the Washington Redskins changed their name to Washington Football Team? Is there any baseball teams that did that? Or that
Yeah,
had
the
to do that?
Indians changed
Oh,
their
yeah.
name to the Guardians.
Yeah.
Cleveland Guardians. Eh.
So you know how I was telling you about that Spanish ship the other day?
Spanish ship.
No.
So I've been getting in my like news feed on my phone just shit about this Spanish shipwreck that was found or whatever.
Conquistadors.
And I was like, oh, it must have happened like recently. That's sick. It turns out it didn't. Turns out the History Channel did a thing on it last year, and it's actually interesting, but I was looking into it some more, and it's the ship from 1682 that
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
that crashed, and it had a bunch of gold on it. It had what is now worth $18 billion
Is
of
this
gold on it.
the Royal Merchant?
And
like in
it,
Outer Banks?
oh yeah, it crashed off the coast of Colombia. And then in 1981, a person that like searches for shit from the United States found it, and he was like, "Hey, Colombia, found this ship here. It's got a shit ton of gold." And they were like, "All right, give it to us." And he was like, "No, let's split it. Let's do like 65-35." And they were like, "No." And he was like, "What the fuck?" And so they went to court and they sued each other. And they were like, "Hey, we should split it." And they were like, "We'll give you 3%." And he was like, "Let's split it more evenly." And then they basically said no. And technically it's not even theirs because the gold was stolen from the Incans or whatever. And then it was a Spanish ship, and it was like almost to Colombia when it crashed, but it's in Colombia's area,
That's like that.
and
Well,
so
how many miles off
shit,
the coast was it?
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
also matters.
it was still in their area.
Because
So
if it's, I can't remember how far they have
Considered
control.
maritime law.
yeah, technically
'Cause if
it's
so-
theirs, I think.
If it's so far out, then it's whoever's.
Yeah. There's that whole thing too. Yeah, I don't know if Colombia has a law like this, but of course in the United States, if you find like gold or diamonds or some shit like that on, I think it's public land in the United States, then it legally belongs to the United States.
Yeah. So they like went to court over it, and this was in 1981, and they basically said no, and then that was the end of the information. They like left it at that, and then in 2007, the Colombian Navy found it. So I guess they just never knew where it was, and the Colombian Navy found it in 2007, and then they just took it, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense. There was that whole thing with the Fenn treasure, Forrest Fenn, who basically was an art collector and a collector of all kinds of ancient shit, especially like Inca, Aztec stuff like that. And he had a bunch of gold, basically just a rich dude. And he was like, I'm about to die when he found out he had cancer. He was like, I'm going to take all this shit I got and put it in this box and bury it. Well, he
Yeah.
didn't bury it and put it somewhere. And it went, I don't know, 15 years maybe, I'm guessing, before someone found it. And I spent a lot of time. He wrote a poem,
Mm-hmm.
and he said basically this is the clues to find it and all this shit. And I spent a lot of time reading it and trying to figure it out. And then some dude found it 2 years ago. It was worth $2 million.
Yeah. That'd be
Shitload
sick.
of money.
That'd be sick to do.
He just found it. Yeah.
Be like, hey, there's millions of dollars somewhere.
Yep.
Good luck.
A bunch of people died trying to find it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They had to be airlifted out and shit. Yeah, I say, I don't know how many people exactly, but 7 maybe? I think that number somewhere in my head
Yeah.
is a non-trivial amount of people died trying to find it. That'd be cool. If you were rich, would you ever do something like that?
Yeah. Just leave money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely
Just
do
write
that.
a poem.
I would do it in like a public park.
Yeah. Just take $2 million and just like put it at James Street Park.
Put it inside of a statue or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or just have a poem or whatever, just saying like,
Riddle.
oh, it's here. And then
No one ever believes it.
like it's super difficult, you can't find it. And then like 10 years later, just have an automated post go out that's like, just kidding. I put it here.
Yeah. I'll have to
Or
read
just don't
the-
actually put it out there.
I'll have to read the whole Forrest Fenn poem.
Do it in, like someone's property they don't like, so they dig it up.
Pretty interesting.
How do you
Yeah.
spell it?
Oh, I got it
Forrest
right
Fenn.
here.
Okay.
It says,
Stop coughing.
as I have gone alone in there, and with my treasure bold, I can keep my secret where, and hint of riches new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down, not far, but too far to walk, put in below the home of Brown. From there it's no place for the meek, the end is ever drawing nigh, there'll be no paddle up your creek, just heavy loads and water high. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease, but tarry scant with marvel gaze. Just take the chest and go in peace. And then basically he just says some stupid bullshit. That's the actual thing. And basically, there's a whole subreddit. Yeah, bajillions of people have said, I found it and I'm going out there next week to go pick it up. And nobody ever found it except
Yeah.
one dude. I thought I knew where it was for a while, but I probably didn't.
Did he ever say where it was?
No, when the dude found it, they don't think.
They beheaded him.
Basically, when he found it, they came out and said, "We're not going to tell anyone where it was because it's going to become like a spot where people go and
Oh.
destroy." Forrest Fenn had originally gone out to this spot, and he had, when he was diagnosed with some kind of cancer, and said that he wanted to die in this spot. And so it was like, I think like not like a sacred place, but like a sacred place and an emotional place to Forrest Fenn. And so Forrest Fenn didn't want to publish its location, so it wouldn't become like a tourist area or some shit like that. Yeah. He posted there's the box, and there's the dude who found it.
Forrest Fenn is the founder and former president of the renowned Fenn Gallery in Santa Fe,
He's
New
got, like,
Mexico. He's the author of
Native
10
American
books,
shit. And
including the best-selling Thrill of the Chase, which
that's
is both
that had the poem
biography
in it. The book that had the
and the
poem.
story
in it.
of the hidden treasure, blah, blah, blah.
Click on that picture with that dude in the green shirt. I think that's the guy that found it. Yeah,
Dude.
there he is.
The man who found Forrest Fenn's treasure.
and it had all kinds of shit in it. It was estimated to be worth $2 million.
And then the box is worth just as much probably because
The
it was his.
the box, was the whole thing by itself was like 55 pounds because the
Jeez.
box is, I think, solid bronze. And of course, the stuff inside at its face value is worth $2 million because it was Forrest Fenn stuff
Yeah.
and all the lore behind it. It's gonna be worth a lot more than that.
I don't think those were giants. Oh, I just jumped
Probably
into the
about
middle
the
of
people
a.
that died. Yeah. You should look up how many people died trying to find it.
Many.
So conspiracy theories behind it.
Multiple times his house was broken into,
Because they thought it was in his house.
and people came. People tried to harass him to see if they would tell him.
Shake them down.
5 people.
5 people. 5 people died trying to find this thing. Is he dead? I don't remember.
3 months later, Forrest Fenn reported that the treasure had been found. He later revealed it was found in Wyoming.
Dead.
Jack Stoof, who found the treasure, hasn't revealed where he found it, saying he doesn't want the spot to turn into a tourist attraction. Fenn died in September.
A lot of people think it's in the Santa Fe Mountains. Or
Yeah.
it was. And lots of people thought Forrest Fenn came out and said it's within these 3 or 4 states or whatever. And lots of people thought it was in Yellowstone.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That would make sense.
nobody knows where it is actually, or where it was. Trail of the Chase, there it is.
Yeah, I think that would be sick to do that. The Rockies.
Yeah, there's the Wyoming. Forrest Fenn, when he planted the box, that's the whole too far, but not too far to walk. When he planted the box, he was, I think, like, I don't know, he was old basically. 80, something like that.
So they kind of had a guess of how close it would be to
Yeah. And so,
where you would drive and stuff.
yeah, they were just saying, like, and he said, he left a lot of clues that weren't just in the poem. He said that he took 2 trips to plant the box. And all this shit. People obviously tried lots of creepy ways to find out where it was, like following him and,
Yeah.
till someone actually found it. And it wasn't buried, and it wasn't underwater. It was just sitting somewhere. Some dude probably just stumbled upon it.
You know what's crazy is that paparazzi is just legal and everyone's fine with it.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone, but legally everybody's fine with it,
Yeah.
which is insane.
I'd be pissed if I was famous.
Yeah.
Dude's just
I
following
was
you around.
watching
Look over here.
I was watching this whole thing earlier on Dylan and Cole Sprouse
Oh, yeah.
and how they like were able to not fall into the same like thing that all the other Disney stars did with like drugs and drinking and stuff. And it was just that they, as soon as they got done with like The Sweet Life on Deck, they went to college. They went to NYU and dormed there, had like a normal life after, and then Dylan like made a comic book or whatever, and then I think Cole started a mead, a meadery.
I fucking love mead.
Have you had mead? I've never
Oh,
had mead.
Honey wine, basically. I got fucked a couple times off mead.
Yeah, he had in Brooklyn, I think it was. He had a meadery. It says permanently closed now. I don't know if that's just because he's doing the whatever that show is called, or if it's just they closed down.
Their ability to live a normal life, I'm assuming, has a lot to do with them not being women.
Yeah, no, they said that
Yeah.
because they were like, so what about these other stars? And they were like, well, like leave them alone. Like they're
Yeah.
this way because of the predatory nature of the entertainment industry and the fact that they're women.
There's
He
that
was like,
whole
we had it
shit
way easier.
with Emma Watson where she tried to go to college at Brown, I think, and every time she would answer a question, dudes would be like, 1 point for Gryffindor, until she
Jesus.
got basically all depressed and then left, which would fucking suck. You're just trying to live your life, and people are just like, look at that fucking person that was on that movie or whatever.
Yeah.
People idolize, especially women, in a creepy way. Idolize probably isn't the right word for it, but
Yeah.
Stock.
yeah.
Because they wanted to direct and produce the final season of The Sweet Life and Zack and Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Where
maybe the
they-
Sweet Life on Deck.
Well, after The Sweet Life on Deck, their plan was that they would go back to the hotel, and there would be this single father and his son, and then they would kind of like raise the kid just doing stupid stuff that they used to do, and then kind of just transition it into he's the new star of the series and do it all that way. And then Disney was like, fuck that.
Do you guys remember Chalk Zone?
Yes.
I fucking love Chalk Zone. You ever watch that show, Brandon?
Yes, Chalk Zone was the best.
That's fucking awesome. I was like, I just want to be in Chalk Zone. Yeah,
Cole Sprouse calls Dylan not funny after that's not what I want.
who the fuck cares?
Oh, here we go. Cole Sprouse says Disney Channel heavily sexualized. That's
You
good.
should look up that video of Kanye. You ever seen that?
I hate Kanye.
Me too. But these dudes fucking, paparazzi comes through his house and they're like, good morning, Kanye. And then he goes, shut the fuck up. And then the paparazzi dude's like, I'm just trying to say good morning. And he's like, you come in here and you're taking pictures of me. It's 4:30 in the morning. And he's like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, it makes
He-
sense.
He freaks out.
Opening up about his relationship with celebrity culture and the toll fame has on child actors. The 29-year-old and his twin brother Dylan started their acting careers as babies in the 1990s and early 2000s. They eventually made their way onto Disney Channel, where they starred on
Are
the
these just
hit show
pictures and
Sweet
she's
Life
just
of
talking it? That's
Probably.
stupid. I thought it was like an interview.
It would suck to be the ugly one.
What, the ugly twin?
Yeah, you just be like the ugly one and you'd be like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, which one of them Jonases is the ugly one? I don't know.
Kevin? I think nobody likes Kevin.
I don't know. It just sucked to be the ugly one.
There was a TikTok I saw, and they were trying to record, I think it was Nick in the
Right.
back, and Kevin walks up in front of the camera with his guitar, and he's playing, and the lady just goes, Kevin! Or, no, it was Nick that moved up. She goes, Nicholas! Nick! Move! Move, Nick!
Yeah. I feel like you couldn't have a healthy relationship with those people knowing that, I don't know, that all the public thinks about you is you know, how you look and shit like that, being known as the ugly one. Like,
Yeah.
I'm the ugly Jonas.
Or the unknown Jonas, the little brother.
No, is there one of those?
Yeah, they have a little brother that was too young to be in the band, so he was just
Oh.
left out. Forget what his name is. I don't even know.
Sort of like Miley Cyrus's sister, and her sister
Yeah.
and brother wasn't allowed or wasn't on the show.
I did
I
not
didn't know about
control
that either.
us.
You gotta look up that video about Kanye.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
where he fucking freaks out. It's not that funny. It's only like 20 seconds, but still kind of funny.
The reason they get away with all the photos and stuff is because there's no expectation of privacy outside
It's the
your
first one.
home or out in
first
public.
one.
It's so stupid.
If you can see it from the road, you have the right to take a photo of it.
If the moment I stepped out of my house and there was a dude, I'm not even a
I mean,
famous person.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
have the right to
dude
take a picture of it.
taking
It's just
pictures of me.
how predatory, or
Yeah.
not predatory, but how stalky
Yeah.
they are.
If you woke up and a random dude was outside your house and just went, hey, look over here. And just
No,
taking
I agree.
pictures,
It's crazy.
you'd be like, what the fuck?
They're super stalkerish.
That's why
Especially
these-
with a lot of TikTokers blowing up that are underage and they're still doing the same shit.
That's why these people have the fucking
Well,
big ass
Kanye
mansions
West
with the
was
walls
still
and
on
everything up
simmer.
front.
Yeah.
After his feud with Jimmy Kimmel, he
I
took
don't
to
know if
Twitter.
this is.
Oh.
That's
At Jim Kimmel.
It's 4 a.m. and you ask me how it's going. You know I don't want you to say nothing to me. You hear what I'm saying?
This isn't the.
You can't touch him.
Yeah.
What you mean? What you mean relax?
We're on the street, man. You know we like you.
Shut the
You left the.
It's 4 a.m. Blood-sucking mosquito.
Yeah,
This isn't the exact one. It's one where Kanye opens up his garage door and there's a dude and he takes a picture of him and he goes, "Good morning, Kanye," and he goes, "Shut the fuck up."
That's insane. Paparazzi. I don't even get how,
Yeah.
like, it's just, they do that and make a shit ton of money.
Yep.
Yeah, just taking pictures of celebrities and selling them to fucking articles like TMZ or.
Also, I don't get why people care so much. Like, looking at the title of magazines that are like, "Guess who we just saw at Tops," and it's like, okay,
Look at this
they're
fucking.
shopping.
Look at this person getting some beef.
It's like when
Shania Twain eats her sandwiches one bite at a time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or when
Oh my
Theory
God.
did the Justin Bieber thing, and they just had a guy dress up and look like
Oh,
Justin Bieber,
yep.
and he ate the burrito
Oh, I
sideways,
saw
and it was
that.
like all over the news.
Yeah, that's funny.
As a kid, the only like magazine thing I cared about, well, one of them, was when you go
Playboy.
through like the grocery line with your mom, and they'd have that one thing, and it'd say "Aliens invade the White House," and I'd be like, "That's what I want to fucking read." That shit, all that made up crazy shit, or like it'd be like, "Ben Stiller really has 3 penises."
Crazy magazine covers. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if this will bring up what.
I don't know what
No,
they're.
it's an actual
That's
magazine.
an actual magazine. Of course it
I
is.
don't know what they're called, but they're fucking hilarious. Like,
Why don't
yeah,
it just be a magazine too?
It is. It definitely is.
Sheep.
they had shit with like aliens and all kinds of weird.
Spudman.
Emu today and
Yeah,
tomorrow.
And sheep.
Sheep.
Tan sheep.
Look up
Spud-
like
Budman.
look up like alien
The drunkard.
magazine cover. Probably find it. It's just like weird shit about aliens and ghosts and stupid shit. It'd be like
Goshen.
J-Lo has
Oh.
sex with a ghost or something stupid. I don't know what the fuck those things are called.
Circus.
Okay, it doesn't want to search.
I say it sounds like you're doing a lot of typing.
No, I
in
was
this.
just hitting enter and it wouldn't
Oh.
let me.
Doing a whole lot of typing. Now it's coming to me. boy.
Time magazine. Aliens have landed.
Yeah, that's
Sci-fi
probably.
makes a comeback.
You like that shit.
I think that's talking about the movie.
Can't tell. I don't know. There's just like those.
The
The
Roswell,
Roswell
Files.
Files.
Yeah.
The Alien Productions.
I'll have to find exactly what it's called. Do you remember that though? Like when you go through the grocery store line and I'll have to find some of it.
Yeah, I always see the Time magazine, and they're always just talking about dumb shit on there, on the title. And I'm like, who even cares about this? It's like, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be different if it popped up and it was like, O.J. Simpson murders his wife. And then it's like, yeah.
For second time in a row.
Yeah. I mean, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Just like someone you know allegedly was driving drunk and ripped his wheel off his mom's vehicle.
Whoa.
I didn't say names.
I can't find it, but I'll find it later and I'll send it to you.
It attract Cheater's attention when I said that. Do you not know about that?
No.
So, Cleveland.
He was drinking really heavily, took his mom's car and drove down. He made it all the way down his hill and then made it onto Magis Street. I think he was going to drop.
No. He didn't even make it that far.
No, he did.
No, I was there.
Because he came around and then made it onto that one road. Onto.
Oh, shit. No.
On the very
yeah,
end of
you're
it.
right. Sorry. I was forgetting where I was.
And
Yeah.
Did he clip a car or something?
Yeah, so he drove down his hill and then got to the stop sign by Madge's.
Yeah.
And then went straight up towards that red light. Right before the red light, there was a Saturn Ion parked out front. flips the front or back wheel and basically just tears it off the vehicle, and then dropped his friend off, and then went back home.
When was this?
This was quite a few years ago.
Yeah, and then he got put in jail for it because he did get arrested for it. In his size, they took his hoodie string because he might hang himself with it.
Oh my god.
He's like, look at that string, look at me.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Yeah, I was there that night,
I wonder what
and
the
we were all
fuck he's
standing
been
there,
up to.
and like
what?
I only saw him drink like yeah. I only saw him drink like 2 beers, and then like 4 hours later, he was like, "All right, I'm taking whatever home," and we were like, "Okay." Like he seemed fine. He was totally fine, just standing there. He had liquor bottles in the back and threw them out. Yeah, I didn't see him drink like at all, and then he just left, and everyone was like, "All right, whatever, see ya." And so he left, and then the next morning we were like, "All right, let's go get coffee." So we're on our way to Brandy's, and we saw the car, and I go, "Oh, looks like somebody was drinking and driving last night." Just forgot all about it. I think it was later that night or the next day. I get a text of just like WETM news, and they were like, "Local man arrested drunk driving." I was like, "Oh fuck."
What the hell?
I mean, it's what you get.
Don't drink and drive.
Yep.
It always ends bad.
Yeah.
I get tons of commercials now on YouTube for don't drive when you're high. If you feel different, you drive different.
Yep.
Who knows?
Oh boy.
I never get those ads.
I know. I just get ones for like alcohol.
Yeah.
No, I've been getting them for food a lot lately on Facebook.
Don't eat and drive.
Don't eat and drive.
I actually have trouble eating and driving.
Me too.
Yeah, I just hate
Depends
it.
on
It's
what
so
it is.
annoying.
Especially when you're driving a stick shift.
Yeah, it's really hard to hold your beer, hold a sandwich, and shift
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yep. I have to like shift, pick something up. And I'm like, fuck, I have to shift. And I'll either like try to do like use my pinky or something or just set it down.
Eating and driving a manual is impossible for me.
Unless you're on the highway, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I only drive with one hand. And then the other hand that's supposed to be on the wheel, you just reach down and shift.
You just use your knee.
That's what I do.
One of my old coworkers, he had a Toyota Celica.
I tried
Uh,
racing drunk.
Jella.
It doesn't work.
And
Are you going to specify iRacing?
he always had his cigarette in his right hand. And then he would never shift with that hand. He would shift with his left hand.
That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
A couple times I get not really stupid shit, but I'd be like, I would
Eating Taco Bell.
run the clutch, and I'd be like, man, shift first gear, and I'd get managed
You'd be
to
like, which one's first?
I'd get managed to shift while I
Put it
would
in
drive.
race gear.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, Madge, ready? And I'd push the clutch down, and then Madge would go, put it in second gear or whatever.
Sometimes I'll get drunk and I'll play American Truck Simulator,
Oh, yeah.
and that's horrible too.
So I re-downloaded DCS, the Digital Combat Simulator, and War Thunder or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Because I have a flight stick, so why not use it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been playing that lately, and I kind of want to try doing that drunk because it's hard enough when you're fucking sober.
So I was gonna bring this up earlier. I totally forgot about it. This was the topic that I forgot about. Matt and I have been playing mobile Call of Duty lately,
We played it like twice.
and everyone sucks.
Everyone
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
I played it today. I was gonna
Yeah.
invite you, but it wouldn't let me invite you without texting you. So I was like, nah.
They used to have Bad Company 2 on the iPod
Yeah.
way back when. That fucking game was trash on there. DCS is fucking crazy.
You need hours in the module, like fuck, or hundreds of hours.
It's getting the settings right for me to be able to have the game run smooth. I've been working on that, trying to get it to run smooth, and I think I finally got it. But man, just all the freaking buttons you have to press because if you're in a jet, you have to turn each engine on,
Oh, yeah.
and then turn your lights on, turn your electronics on,
There was
turn,
this like
everything on.
11-year-old kid that I saw on TikTok, and he was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he had like 5 monitors or whatever hooked up to this thing, and he had like a joystick, and he had like all the buttons, and he was just casually being like, yeah, oh, blah blah, gotta flick this on, taking off, and he was like, why are my engines running low? And he's like, oh, it's because this is on. Flick that off.
I don't know what you mean by modules. You need to invest hours in the modules. What do you mean by that? Because there's like the TF-51, which is like some other, if you're talking like planes, and then there's the
Do flight sim all the time and know what all those switches do. My computer won't run flight sim.
Yep, mine either.
I don't think my laptop will run the newest flight sim, like
No.
Microsoft Flight Sim.
The newest flight sim is very heavy.
Huge.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like 8,000 gigs.
I downloaded it
DCS
to
is
try
100
to
gigs.
get it to run.
Yeah.
It was like, I think over 100 gigs.
It's the Frogfoot I'm using, and last night I tried using the TF-51 or whatever, the P-51, pretty much.
P-51 Mustang.
No, I don't. The F-18 you have to pay for.
That looks pretty cool.
It's pretty sick, but it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I was flying a helicopter in it last night, and that was pretty difficult too.
Okay, without looking. What time?
Oh. I looked 5 minutes ago.
Right? Without looking. What time is it?
Yeah, it was like $80. It's still like $80. What?
$80. That's the answer.
No, I was reading his messages.
Without looking, what time is it?
I can see it up on the screen.
Lame. You both looked. Both cheated.
Yeah, we've been streaming a little over an hour. Are we cutting it short today?
Possibly. I gotta do some studying.
I gotta take shit.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Oh,
thank
wait.
you for watching. We're cutting it a little short
You have to
today.
you have to do at least one music section.
You mean music?
We gotta at least sing a song.
You gotta put Magic's song up there.
Oh yeah.
Magic music.
Anyone have any songs we can sing today?
Alan Jackson, Freight Train. No. I was playing that on the boat earlier.
Driving that train.
No.
I'm
That's
Casey
Eric
Jones.
Casey Jones by is that Eric Clapton?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I can't remember. I don't know.
Driving that train, high on cocaine.
Okay.
You and Brandon.
No.
Zoom Smith. Zoom Sheeter.
In
Zoom
the end
Brandon.
of time, there was a man who lost his way.
Welcome back to Between M&M.
All right. Thank you for watching. Everybody subscribe. We need
This is it.
subscribers.
This is the
Follow our Twitch channel.
This is the
Listen on
ASMR
Spotify,
Grateful Dead.
podcast.
Apple Podcast,
This is the ASMR
YouTube.
video. Brandon, I'll pass
A
it
muted
on.
microphone over there.
40% of
3,
you guys
2.
are subscribed.
I'll pass it on. 40%? That's it?
Peace out.
We've gone
We'll
down?
see you next time.
We've gone down?
We'll
No, I
see
don't
you
know. I
next
haven't
time.
looked it up. I just made up a number.
Yeah, we are 69% disabled.
Truth.
Truth.
DJ Truth.
That's a guy around here.
Yeah, I know. He's my neighbor.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.